Good morning everyone, and welcome to another vlog every day in December video. Today we're gonna just take it very easy because I have sunstroke. If you don't know this about me, I'm very bad at drinking water. I've been very bad at drinking water all my life. For the past few months to 6 months or something like that, I have been trying to drink a lot more water to just not be on the verge of dehydration all the time. So when I'm home, because the water in our taps is wonderful, I just fill up my Starbucks mugs and I drink that water, and that has been working pretty good. However, for the past few days here, I have not been drinking as much as I should be drinking. Looking back at it, I can see that I was going into dehydration for the past few days, but it wasn't something that I listened to when it was happening. So I started feeling a little bit icky and tired and kind of brain foggy a couple of days ago, and it's like I've been more and more tired and more foggy, and I've been thinking like maybe it's just the migraines that are messing with me. It's about a week until I'm gonna have my next syringe, so when I get home, so maybe that is the case, something like that. I've been very dry in my eyes and on my lips and stuff, but I was thinking that maybe it's just my Sjögrens that is messing up, or maybe the whole photosensitivity kicked something. You know, I have so many like health issues already in my body, so it's very hard when you get something simple as dehydration. But yeah, so I didn't really connect me not drinking enough water with that. And also I've been eating way too much sugar, and it's been sugar in all my food. It's been sugar everywhere, so it's probably a part of why I'm dehydrated. If you didn't know, sugar can actually make you dehydrated if you eat too much, so you should be careful with that. You should always make sure that you drink a lot of extra water when you have sugar in your things. Anyhow, it's just been a little bit worse every day. Yesterday morning when we were at SeaWorld, I had some issues with needing to go to the bathroom and not being able to do it for hours. Again, I did not connect it to not drinking enough water. I just thought I had been cheating on my diet for a couple of days, and maybe it's just my tummy doing something. I didn't know. But yeah, I was very annoyed and irritated most of the day yesterday, and I also was kind of foggy, brain foggy. And it was cold yesterday, so I drank even less water, because when you're sweaty you kind of get that, oh, I need to drink water, but when it is 11 degrees you don't think about that. So we just had our full day yesterday, and then we went to bed. We went back around 9 o'clock. However, I don't think we fell asleep until like 10, because the upstairs neighbors sort of were playing like Latino music yesterday evening on quite a high volume. I think we both were lying and thinking like, should we cool down and tell them to give them a stern talking to. However, we never had the time to do that because someone else did. So I don't know if it was 15 minutes, half an hour, something like that, until it just completely just quieted down to be nothing. So I think they were told, it sounded like there were people like knocking on their door and giving them a stern talking to a couple of times, because the sound just went down and then it went up again, and then it went down and then it went up again, and at the end it was just completely quiet. So I think someone said, hey, you're not able to keep the volume, that we should you just turn it off, because this is not okay. Anyhow, I went to bed, fell asleep, and somewhere around like 1 o'clock I woke up freezing. Like, I had the chills, really bad chills. No fever, nothing like that, but I had really bad chills. and then I just spent a couple hours like sleeping for half an hour, 45 minutes, waking up being way too hot and needing to go to the bathroom, and then when I come back to the bed I'm just freezing. And I did that off and on, off and on, off and on. And somewhere around, I think 4:30 or something, Christopher, I don't know if he woke up every time from 1 o'clock or if this was the time he woke up, but it's like, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? And I had been thinking all through from 1 to 4, like, what is this? What is happening? And I think by the time that I started talking to him, I had sort of figured out that it was sunstroke already. So he helped me get the Resorb. We always travel with Resorb, which is some kind of little pill you put in water, and it dissolves, and it helps you to retain that water. So it contains like minerals and sugars, and that will help you, instead of just the water just going straight through you, it helps taking up that water, and helps you keep it in your system a little bit more. And then also I took a painkiller because I was getting these really, really bad headaches, and I was super nauseous, and like I had sunstroke. That's just how it is. When the painkiller finally started working, I fell asleep and slept for 5 hours. I'm still exhausted, and I'm spending the day just pouring down water into me. But carefully though, I know that the doctor says that you shouldn't drink more than like 2 deciliter per 10 minutes or something like that. If you drink more than that, it will go straight through you, and if you continue doing that, you will take all your minerals and sugars with you out, and you will get even more dehydrated. So not just pouring water, but in a careful way, but just getting that water down bit by bit by bit, so that I will be back into the non-dehydrated person that I should be. Anyhow, this was a very long spiel about me just gonna sit here all day and edit videos and taking care of myself, and hopefully I will be back on my feet tomorrow morning. But yeah, good morning guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So everyone, it is time for bed. We did take a walk today, towards the afternoon, late afternoon. We took a walk down to about where Starbucks is, about 20 minutes down, to go to IHOP, because with my tummy playing fairly nice with some of the stuff, I wanted American pancakes. This is something I've been wanting to try so long. However, because I've been eating gluten-free for so long, I haven't been able to. I did buy gluten-free pancakes on IHOP a couple of years ago. It was not a good thing. So we went down to IHOP. This IHOP, it didn't smell nice. I don't know if it smelled incontinent people, so it smelled urine in there. I don't know why. We were seated just next to a couple, so it might have been them. I don't know. It didn't smell that very nice, you know. Just how it is. Christopher had a burger. He said it wasn't good at all. The fries tasted terrible. The bread probably were going to go bad in a day or two. So yeah, he wasn't happy at all. I had a turkey melt, avocado turkey melt. I now had avocado turkey melts in multiple different places, and I must say, Cheesecake Factory, still winner. I even grade this turkey melt lower than the one that was in the hotel. So yeah, that wasn't so good. However, with my turkey melt, I got 2 pumpkin spice pancakes with a little bit of whipped cream on top, and I must tell you, those were one of the best pancakes I've eaten in a very long time. They were really, really good. They were really good. So yeah, they were worth it. However, we will not be going to IHOP anytime soon. That's just how it is. But maybe IHOP is just breakfast food, like pancakes. And then we went home, and I've been sitting and editing, and I just finished editing yesterday's video. I am waiting for it to upload, and then it's up, and that is going to, it's scheduled for the 29th when everything is done. So I have been able to edit all the videos up until the 29th, which means that even if I can't edit any other videos for the rest of this trip, I will have videos going live now here continuously until we take off. And I don't know why I'm telling you these things, because when you see this video, which is the 30th, you already seen the 29th. So yeah, you already know this. But I don't know, it's part of the vlogging for me right now. It's kind of figuring out what I do, and I'm very vocal about it when I do it, because it's a little bit easier talking to someone about it, you know? Otherwise, it's been a very chill day. I've been editing a lot, mostly because I've been tired, but I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been very good at hydrating myself. I've been drinking loads of water and very little sodas. It's just been very good about that. So I'm continuing doing that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow too, making sure. We did step out a little bit early in the morning, so around lunchtime we headed out to the little Target that is here, which today was much better. I don't know if I just had a day when we were there last time. It's actually a pretty nice Target. It's not a very big Target, but it's a pretty nice Target. It got we picked up some tostadas and some salsa and some guacamole, so Christopher has something to snack on. He loves salsa. We picked up the Target salsa one, and he really liked it. He was sitting there like, oh, this is so good. So that was good. We picked up water. That was why we went out in the first place. And then they have a Starbucks in the Target, so we picked up our coffees and our lunch there too. Very quickly, very simple, very everything. So yeah, that is like a whole day when you feel kind of icky all night. You should take care of yourself and not do anything, and just rest and take care of yourself, and that is what I have done today. Tomorrow I hope that I have slept tonight, so that we can tomorrow head out and go on some adventures, and then I'm gonna take you with me. And I get like, this is the thing, another thing about vlogging, I'm sorry, but another thing about vlogging, I get so excited editing videos where I have a whole bunch of clips. After Disney, I was a little bit sad about vlogging because I hadn't recorded a lot. I had experienced a lot, but I hadn't recorded. I hadn't used my camera a lot throughout Disney, and I was a little bit sad about that. And now I've had a couple of days here coming up to this one, where both when we were in Winter Garden and then also when we were in SeaWorld, where I actually have a lot of clips that you can see. So that was a lot of fun to edit, and hopefully it's going to be fun to see. And it also kind of gets me into this, like, maybe I should bite this sour apple and try a little bit harder and do things. And also I had a little walk around the hotel the other day that also is part of one of the vlogs, and I took that on my mobile phone, and the footage is so much better than on the camera. However, recording a lot on the mobile phone, it takes up a lot of space, and also it's hard to, you know, go and talk like this with yourself, and you don't want to talk like this with yourself, even though the cameras on front are better. So I am going to update this one someday. So ish, we'll see when. Anyhow, that was a very long spiel. It's gonna be a long video. So I am going to head to bed though, so I will just want to say good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.